So once you've got your cake level and filled, sometimes you might need to crumb coat it because you've got a cake that gives up a lot of crumbs, and this will just lock them in, making sure that your final cake is really nice and pretty. So what you need to do is have a turntable if you've got one, and an offset spatula, and this just helps you get to all the sides of the cake much easier, and it's a lot easier to work with. So all you need to do is take a small amount of frosting onto your spatula, and I'm going to spread it onto the cake. Don't worry about this being pretty, it's just a case of getting it on there and getting a nice layer. Don't worry about being pretty or keeping it smooth. It's not that important. So you're just coating it around, like so, like that. Just locking all those crumbs in, so that when you put the final layer of frosting on, nothing comes out and shows off. If you find your spatula's got lots and lots of crumbs in it, then try not to put that back into the frosting, just scrape it off onto the side of the bowl, and that way you don't get any actually into the final layer of frosting. And again, this doesn't have to be smooth or really nice, it's just to make sure that when you put that final layer of frosting on, you're not going to get any on the top or on the final layer, and the cake looks as good as it can do. One little tip is when you are spreading frosting onto the cake with a spatula like this, don't press onto the side and pull straight off, because you'll pull loads away with you. So the easiest way to do it is to just keep smoothing, and then when you pull it off, slide it off, and that way you're not going to get any unseemly lumps or bumps. So once this is finished and you've got the whole cake roughly covered, all you need to do then is pop this in the fridge just until the icing has firmed up slightly, and that way when you put the final layer on, it won't disturb the one underneath, and you'll get a really nice professional looking finish.